were in the same class, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. We were apart middle school, but when we came back to high school, we continued our relationship. And so from there, he became one of my closest friends growing up.
I met him in Espanol class freshman year. He helped me with Spanish. I mean, he knew Spanish better than I did. That's pretty sad, but that's where we started our friendship, and he couldn't be more grateful.
I met him in the 3rd grade. We both had the same 3rd grade class, and we were one of those people that would be like the couple. Like, we started off as a couple, and and we've grown friendship ever since then.
I met him my 8th grade year at Wendy's the day before their varsity game, and I asked him, I was like, should I come to Ramona and play football for them? And he was just, he really welcomed me to Ramona.
I met TJ freshman year of football. I mean, I kind of looked up to him like a brother. Taught me a lot of things. Just can't really say much. Just looked at him just like a brother. Looked over me like a brother too.
I know for me, it's even the smallest memories count. Like, even today, I was remembering back to when we were in elementary school and we had Mr. Luna. We used to rotate classes. We had Mr. Luna for spelling, and we had switched papers to correct each other's. And I got his, and we realized that he misspelled his own last name, and we never let him forget that.
First time I went snowboarding with him. It was funny because he always fall. He thought he was the best too. It was just fun. Remember just me and him hanging out at his house. It was the funnest thing ever. We didn't do anything, it was just fun.
First varsity game was my junior year against Vista Del Lago. And my first run, I told him, I knew I was getting the ball, and I told him, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. And every time I got the ball, he'll just say, go kid, every time. And that just, it really helped me out. It really showed that he was there for me, and he really cared about how I feel.
He was never afraid to be himself. Like, he's a goofball.
Crazy.
He's tough when he needed to be. I had him for like 5 classes my senior year, and he was just the biggest goofball ever. He knew how to have fun, but also knew when he needed to be serious as well.
The word that I would use is sweetheart. Yeah. He's an absolute sweetheart. You could be walking in the halls, and I know that if I would feel his arms come around me, and then he would say in my ear, he'd be like, Kiki, and that's when he'd go, Kiki, and that's just what he's always called me, and he always gave the best hugs. They were so warm and reassuring.
TJ was my leader, he was my quarterback, and he was my brother. He was really like my other half. No matter what we did, he always had my back, and I always could depend on him and count on him. And he never let me down. He football fanatic. On the field, I felt like he hated me. He'd run me over. He hit me harder than he hit everybody else, and he really loved the game, and he really had a heart for the game, and I respected his heart for the game, and he was just an all-around great leader. He told us, he was like, my dad's coming to this game, and he was like, we need to win this game. But when I got in, I felt his intensity throughout the whole game, and that seeing his dad there and seeing his dad really proud of him, it really touched my heart.
It kind of showed me a lot about being a quarterback. I mean, it showed me a lot in life. Showed me the little things, just how to run the ball, how to hold the ball. I remember working with him after school. That's when our relationship kind of grew.
He was a vital part of me growing up. I mean, we had childhood memories together, whether it be on the playground or in class. Childhood memories are one of the best memories that you can have, so knowing that he was a part of it, I'll always have that with me.
He was my first love. Like, I've known him since 3rd grade. We had that strong relationship, and I'll always love him. He was my brother when he needed to be, a friend when I needed to be. He was always there.
I still look up to him to this day. To this day.
Yeah, there's kids at school that I've probably seen once or twice through 3 years, and they're coming up to me telling me how their parents are crying and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but it's cool to just know that people know my story now, you know.